Okay, hello, welcome. My last video just ended, but I'm back and I'm at Nando's breakfast in Gatwick. So let's look through this menu. This is what I got here. It looks like a lot actually. Pancakes, sausage, chicken sausage. It did not say it was coming in a muffin, but it's okay. And some hash browns with a chili jam. So this is going to be a feast. It was only £14 with a drink as well. NHS discount and that. Let's go. This pancake is good. My bro, the way I was hungry before this came out, like even my stomach was empty. Now, food baby breath. Look at that. Cleared up, easy, very nice. 10 out of 10, mate. 10 out of 10 for the price especially. Let's go, let's go. So, in Vienna they have like these capsule hotels. You can see them behind me. So I decided for one night, I'd stay in one. And that night is this first night, because it makes no sense. This is mine. Didn't get the top, got the bottom unfortunately. I've just arrived, so I'm gonna put my stuff away and then I'll show you it later when I actually use it. Okay, got in, did my thing, waited for my phone to charge a little bit because it was only 30% from all the filming and doing other stuff. Now I'm off to Belvedere Palace. Just happened to stumble across the Vienna Opera House. Okay, I'm here. Belvedere Gardens and the Palace. I think there's tickets to go in, but the garden is good. Okay, so like I thought, the Palace needs a ticket, the garden is free. And I thought that side that I just took a video of, the fountain, was impressive. Let's peep the other side. Whoa. I wonder who lived here. I have no idea about the history on this, but it's looking kind of sick. It's looking very sick. Okay, the entrance fee is 14 euros or 13.40 student price. How am I going to show my student ID? Well, when I went to Greece that one time, I bought this like international student ID card thing. So I'm going to try that and we'll see how it goes. This is what my dining room is going to look like in about 20 years time. Okay, that was pretty sick. It's pretty decent. 14 euros if you're a student under 26, or if you just look under 26, or if your passport just says you're under 26, they probably let you in, because I don't know if they just scanned the ticket and were like, yeah, all right. So I guess if you just look young enough, they just like, yeah. Whereas in the UK they'd be like, show me your student ID, is it valid, where does it say your age, all of that. Anyways, I'm hungry because I haven't eaten since breakfast time at like 10 o'clock Vienna time, and it's now 5 almost. And you know, there's one restaurant I say, which is different in every country, but reliable. Curly fries, milkshake that didn't cost 40p extra, with an actual plastic lid and a plastic straw, which actually makes sense. I'd rather have a plastic straw than a plastic lid. So if the UK could either switch to both or switch the way I just said, that would be good. So this is a sweet curry burger. It's tasting pretty good so far. It's got all the nice making. So after filling my belly, I'm back at the Opera House, and I'm gonna see if there's any tours or anything like that. Let's go. So basically at this time, the Opera House doesn't do tours. I don't think I'll come back tomorrow because I don't really want to tour the Opera House, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks kind of cool. 7 euros is a decent price, but I don't care enough. So you can barely see me. Let me get some light. Yeah, you can barely see me, but there's a pretty decent view of the city right now. There's two towers. This is St. Stephen's Church. There's two towers, the North Tower and the South Tower. I'm in the north, and up there is the south. So the south's a little bit higher, and you can go to the south, but it only opens from 9 till 4, I think. And also, I heard online that the South Tower has a worse view because you literally have a tiny window, whereas on the North Tower, it's just a viewing deck, and it's like pretty decent. Look at all the tiny people down there. That's where I was when I filmed that first original shot. You get such a good view. I assume this is the like theme park place in Vienna. Phones are the worst thing in low light. That's one of the things about filming on a phone camera as well. They're the worst in low light. But yeah, it's a pretty decent view right now. It's cold up here though. If anyone knows what this says, let me know. It was pretty decent. And of course there was that big bell, which is the biggest bell in the tower basically, which is the main attraction. It only gets rang a few times a year. And yeah, it's pretty decent. €6 to go up there. You have to pay in cash as well. Luckily, I had it on me, but I always have it on me. Found this random dessert place on Stephenplatz, and yeah, decided I'm gonna get some apple strudel and a hot chocolate. Not the most nutritional dinner. I will get dinner after this, don't worry. Fast service, and yeah, hot chocolate, apple strudel. Excuse my eating with a fork. This ice cream, it's amazing. Done. So my plan was to get dinner after coming to the church, but then I discovered that dessert place, and now I'm super full. So I think I'm just gonna go back to my plans for the day are done basically. So I'm gonna go back to the space capsule and actually give you a tour, and then sleep, be ready for tomorrow, and get exploring. A longer day tomorrow as well. And then there's like shared bathrooms, hair dryer, because of course I need that with the hair. So this is my pod. We got TV, we got a pillow, we got all this. You got to put this card in. Then we get some power, ceiling light, mirror light. There's me, and this is it.
Day 2.
Alright, so I checked out. It is almost 10 a.m. My stuff is still there, which I'm going to leave it there till the check-in for the next place. But yeah, that was a decent place, decent sleep. I didn't really have any issues. Yeah, so I recommend trying out the experience, or even just staying there the whole time if you wanted to. So the plan now is get some breakfast, and there was a shop that I found in one of the stations yesterday that had pretty decent pastry and protein shakes. So that's the plan. This is how I know people are good people here, because imagine those barriers in London, man. Everyone's hopping train. I haven't scanned a ticket once, and like, whoa. Okay, so there are a couple different museums in here, but the main one, it seemed, was like €17. And when I'm thinking about if I care enough, I don't think I had €17 worth of care, which to a man like me, what's that? Nah, I'm joking. But still, I've seen enough. It's pretty cool on the outside. Look at this. I'm just gonna keep walking down this road because it seems like there's a couple things. I can see a couple things in the distance. One of them's a Parliament building, according to Google Maps. And yeah, we'll just get going. And there's supposedly 4 of these, but only 2 are open. My favourite is this crocodile right here, having the time of his life. Look at that. Anyway, so this square is apparently dedicated to some bad bee who ruled everywhere, supposedly, or was in charge of like whatever the hell Austria, of the Austrian people were in charge of in like the late 17 or the mid 1700s. And then she got a square, which is always cool. And it's right next to the Natural History Museum. You know me, I love to see a dinosaur or two, so you know exactly where I'm going. I also feel like this crocodile is having a better time than the other one. You know, just a turtle doing the same thing. Like, it's good vibes. It's good vibes. These are the best ones. Or there's these like rainbow ones. Here, looks like a rave scene. Look at these. Okay, this is what I look like as an early human. We're gonna go here. Still going. It's still coming. Wow. What the hell? So this is Justizplatz, which is Plast or whatever the flip it's called. It's the Supreme Court of Vienna. Or I think it is. This place is so empty. This is crazy. But look at this. This is the Austrian Parliament building. And yeah, it's pretty decent. Okay, my next stop is the Albertina, which is an art museum. And they got some of the greats, the moderns, the Ninja Turtles. Let's go. So I'm hungry and I've done a lot of walking, so it's time for lunch. I'm going to this place called Hungry Guy. This is the pizza. Wow, looks good. It's quick service as well. Okay, that was one of the best meals. One of the best shawarmas I've had. Man, that was sick. I recommend that place. I'd say 10 out of 10. Great service as well. And this place looks pretty sick during the day too. And of course, you can see it on the camera better during the day. But we're not going up for now. Okay, just went and collected my stuff from the last place. So let's go to the new place and see what's popping. Still can't see this well in the night. It always looks worse on camera at night. It's not the most advanced thing I've ever seen, but a smart thing is attaching a timer to a toilet light so it will just turn off. Yeah, weird. Yeah. Look at them constructing the Christmas decorations. All of this. And then behind the tree, they're like putting one up.
Day 3.
Alright, good morning. Yesterday, got to my hostel, met a couple of people, and then had this Russian dinner. Or it was Azerbaijani. Bit of both. But yeah, it was decent. Decent group. Then went to the Danube Tower, which was like 150 meters up. 250 in total, but that's where the viewing platform is. And yeah, just had a nice look, and then went to 2 bars in the city, which were a nice vibe as well. The beer here is more tolerable, still not great though. Right now I'm headed to get myself some breakfast and then to the Spanish riding school, and then I'm just gonna vibe for the rest of the day. Have some things to do on my list, which we'll see what's happening with those. But once again, no real plan. This is my last day here, So yeah, let's see what comes our way. So I went to the Spanish riding school. It was pretty cool. It was a nice bit of training, and yeah, I ended up taking the train the wrong way earlier, so I just about made it on time, but it was good in the end. Now it's breakfast time because I didn't get to have breakfast because of my mistake. Cool. So after the riding school, after that breakfast from Billa, which great store by the way, I'm headed to Hundertwasser House. Oh, the light's about to go. Basically, it's like some architectural thing that just looks cool. So I'm going to see it, and that's about it. Pretty sure. Which is like crazy design. How the hell is it that color and then it just switches to this halfway through the building? So when I say I had to go, Hundertwasser House was it was pretty nice to see. Now I'm back in the city, or more into the center, going to the Modern Art Museum. Let's see what vibes. Look at these chairs just sitting about everywhere. Cool. That was me, Museum of Modern Art. It's pretty decent. And at the end there was like an activity area. Ooh, in the cycle man. Sorry. Yeah, there was a nice area to just do my own thing. So I obviously made the best piece of art that was in there, as shown here. Now I'm here, this place called Naschmarkt, which is just a marketplace with loads of different things. So I'm just gonna have an explore and look. Heaven only knows, heaven. Got a tea advent calendar so far. Done half the market, so time to check out the other half. Okay, and this is Karlskirche, something like that. Pardon my German, but this is it. It's looking pretty sick. Very nice from the outside. Look at that. Architecture in that. Views up there. A couple angels, a couple flames. Little fountain here as well.
Chillin' with my suit on. Travel trunk is either more not leather or it's Vuitton. Sipping mint tea like we know the tree the leaf fell from. We come from.
Didn't even know it, but there's a terrace up here that shows you a nice view of the city. And for once I'm doing this during the day, so a bit of a different experience. You can see St. Stephen's over there, way tall. Not much taller than here, to be fair, where the viewing thing is, but the entire building is. But if you look behind me, it goes up for ages. Putting up more Christmas decorations. Sadly, I can't see them. These ones are lit though. I'm not sure if you can see it that well on the camera. But yeah. Don't know why I never thought about them putting up Christmas lights with a crane. I always just thought they just came out of someone's window and then just stuck them up. Which is way more stupid. So I'm going to this place now called Cafe Central. It's a cafe. That's about all I know. Oh, and Freud and them used to chill here apparently. So that too. Does the line make it good or overrated?
Nothing to do. The big yard quaint size with the immaculate view.
So, got myself a schnitzel, which I've never had before, with some potatoes, glass of red wine. These are the vibe. The next stop is here. Look at that. Schönbrunn Palace. How am I doing on that German? So this palace was the summer home of them man back in the day, and I think the other palace that I was at yesterday, or the day before, Belvedere, was like the winter one. So yeah, I don't really know how you pick these things. They're literally like 20 minutes away from each other by drive. Obviously them man weren't really driving back then, but yeah, it's crazy. So I've done too many like palace visits. So today I'm not going inside. I am just gonna visit the gardens outside and admire the architecture from out here. This is like, it's okay, but it's nothing really on my garden, so it's kind of disappointing. Okay, so this looks a lot more summery. There's a lot more open space, and this is just the iceberg of this. Got some massive thing on the hill. I don't even know what it is. You can barely see it from here. But with the 10 times zoom on this new Samsung Galaxy, I'm playing. But yeah, it's crazy. So I made it up here. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. But that's a bit far away. Kind of unimpressive compared to this view that you get of the entire city. The castle. And then you have everything just here. Look at that. Slightly higher up now. Got this thing behind me. Look at it.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, we back out one last time. 3 objectives. I'm gonna check out a couple of the clothing stores, hit Hard Rock Cafe, and then hit Prater, the theme park. So, or Prater, whatever. So let's go. This seems to be like the shopping street. Like every shop is down here. Got some chips and a burger. There was no special like Vienna style thing, which kind of kills the Hard Rock choice, but it's okay, and a beer. Okay, of course I couldn't leave Hard Rock empty-handed. Got myself another top. But yeah, that was a decent meal. I was a bit disappointed that there wasn't like a Vienna special. Like when I went to Athens, there was like a sort of Greek style burger that they were doing, or I think there was a Greek style burger but I wasn't feeling it, and then I got like this Greek style wine or something that was basically Greek styles on their menu, but or like a side I think I got, can't even remember. Watch that vlog back from my elective and see. But yeah, off to the final stop. That was one of the light ones. See how tall it is? I have to even put it in 0.6. That's one of the light ones. Then it goes heavy, bruv. Froze you. That ride shook me up, man. The adrenaline from that is nuts. There was another ride that I wanted to go on that basically one of the not perks, the anti-perks of being alone is that you can only really go on rides if other people are going. So there was like 2 other rides I wanted to go on instead, but people weren't really going on it, and it's also like 10 p.m. almost, so it's not too popular, but that one people were going on, so I was like, yeah, let's go. Wow, it feels like a fairground ride, but it feels like it should have theme park ride security, rev. When my legs just felt like they were slipping or something. Cool, that is me done. I banged like 2 rides, but it was pretty decent. It's pretty decent. The 2 rides I did was decent, bro. But yeah, it's one of them ones, solo travel. You can't really enjoy the theme park too much, especially at night, because there's just not enough people to fill it basically. So yeah, if you brought your boys, you could easily fill it. Cool, so thank you for watching this video. I had a great time in Vienna, and Stockholm was even better, which you'll see in the next video. As ever, it's been a pleasure, and I'll talk to you in the next video.